This segment of Bridge Street is sponsored by Woodford Brothers.
Some of the oldest and proudest buildings in central New York can start to sag after time, and some people might think it's time to tear them down. But our next guest says, give us a try.
That's right. Woodford Brothers has been working to shore up structures for over 50 years. Tom and Mike Woodford are here to tell us how they can help when it comes to your home. Good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for joining us. And you know, Mike, what are we talking about when we're talking about these structures and how you can help?
Well, we fix on a lot of foundations, foundation repair, buckling walls, walls that are shifting, walls that have leaned, anything that has defected due to our weather conditions around here, we can go in and straighten those issues out.
Okay, good. So, Tom, talk a little bit about what are some of the signs of a buckling wall. How do we know when, you know, there's a real problem?
Sure. Well, typically you're just looking for any form of a defect. The pictures that we brought today will show a long horizontal crack that generally shows itself just below the grade line.
Oh, is this it here?
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, yes. That one is actually rather severe. The fact of the matter is, it would be better if someone were to call us as soon as they were to see something like that, because like so many things in this world, it's easier to make the repairs if we do it earlier rather than later.
Okay.
So if you see like even a small line, that's when you know you have a problem, right? You're saying even if it starts small?
First indication
absolutely.
of things having moved a little bit.
Okay.
You know,
So
you shouldn't see any cracks in the masonry.
This picture, so this picture right here, what is that showing us then?
Well, that's a wall that's buckling in.
Okay.
Those folks had a lot of hydrostatic pressure on the backside of the wall, too much water in the soil. So that hydrostatic pressure was pushing on the wall, and it was forcing the wall in at that point right there.
Okay, and so then that's when you guys come in, and then how do you fix that?
Well, the next slide will show where we have to put up our bracing system. It's a system that we've devised for actually pushing the wall back into alignment. We get that in place, and then we'll go outside and excavate the soil away. We have to get the soil off the wall in order to manipulate it back into position. Once the soil's been dug away, we push with those jacks and push the wall back to where it belongs. And then we have a system that we use to actually reinforce the wall to hold it in place after we're done.
Now, how long of a process? I mean, I feel like it's probably a case-by-case situation, right? How long would something like this take?
A typical project like that would take about a week.
A week, okay. And then what's the longevity in terms of, you know, it lasting and the wall's not buckling again? I mean, how does that work?
If you look at what we're doing there, we're actually put rebar inside of the wall into the cores, and then we pumped grout into the wall, which you see going on there.
Yes.
So we're actually doing a structural reinforcing that makes the wall better than new. So
Oh, wow.
the final product is for us to put a drainage system in next to the wall so that that water gets funneled away from the wall rather than setting up against it. So we're not only dealing with the immediate problem with the wall buckling, but we're also dealing with the root cause, which was that hydrostatic pressure. So when we're done, that wall should be good for a lifetime.
So some people might see this or you told me there was an instance where someone walked downstairs and boom, they heard a noise and they went in their basement and their wall had buckled. I mean,
Had collapsed.
Oh, collapsed. I mean, and so if it were myself, I'd be extremely nervous and think, okay, this house is done. But what you're saying is no, you know, you can fix that.
In that instance, we also had to excavate the soil away, clean up all the blocks that had fallen down, and basically rebuild the wall.
Wow.
And again, in that case, we dealt with the root cause. We put a drainage system in to stop that hydrostatic pressure from laying against the wall and creating the problem.
Well, what I think is important too, Tom, is what you both are saying here is that you fix the problem, but you also fix what could potentially be another problem, a reoccurring problem in the future, right?
We like to, yes. That would be by installing the drainage system from the exterior. If the crack has just started and it's small, there's other measures that are less invasive that we can implement to make the wall significantly stronger and prevent future buckling. So what we're showing here is a rather extreme repair. The point being, again, that if someone were to call sooner when that crack was smaller, then there's other things that can be done as well to make the wall significantly stronger and to stand up over time.
And Woodford Brothers can help you do that. If you have any concerns, you can visit them on the web, woodfordbros.com. We will be back with another check of weather. Stay with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.